You know that in the 1800s, the people that made the most money weren't those mining gold, but those selling to the gold miners? But maybe, just maybe, we might be one of the lucky few and actually find some gold in Alaska. This is Alaska Gold Fever Playtest. We're diving on in to 1896, where gold is suddenly becoming apparent in Alaska. It's up to us to take care of our needs, stay warm, make sure we have food and drinks. We're gonna build mines, mine gold, and so much more. So let's go ahead and dive into Alaska Gold Fever and see what this playtest has to offer. Welcome to Alaska Gold Fever. After a heavy storm, you wake up on a mysterious beach. You don't know where you are, what happened, or where your traveling companion Henry is. It's time to look around. Not so far away, you see the remains of your boat and a chest. Maybe you'll find something there that will be useful to you here. Approach it and press E to open. Ooh. Wow. Water looks fantastic. Oh, geez. Yeah, the skybox looks great as well, especially with that lighting. That looks very cool. Collect rock. One rock added to your inventory. Yes, we can rock, but can we roll? Tree. One hammer, and the game was saved. Okay. Progress already. It's interesting that we find ourselves shipwrecked. Instead of just like, oh yeah, we came out here on purpose. Unless maybe we were, but the ship just happened to be wrecked, so we're starting with nothing. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. That whole zero to hero element. Oh, okay, we can pick up sticks. Great. I'm just going to pick up a few sticks, because I would imagine it's for crafting or something. Or fires, maybe. Howdy. How you doing? Oh, you look a little cross-eyed, my friend. I mean, it's great to see you. You have a fantastic wreck here. Where are we? I remember some kind of storm at sea, and then I suddenly woke up here. Oh, you have a really nice hat, old man. Let's do the top one. Well, look at that. You're alive after all. I thought everyone else on that ship went down. Your buddy mentioned you, but I wasn't sure anyone actually made it. You met Henry? What happened to him? Relax, your friend is in much better shape than you. And where are we? On a small cape not far from Alaska. I see my boat isn't in great shape either. It took quite a beating, but if you both help me out, I can fix it for you. Not for free, of course. That'd be great. Since you live here, I guess you have a cabin or something where I could rest and dry off? It's not far from here. You'll find it easily. Pick up some sticks on the way and dry off by the fireplace. I've got some spare clothes in a chest, too. Oh, thank you. Also, I knew the sticks would come in, see? Thank you. By the way, what's your name? Sorry if I didn't ask that first. I'm a little dizzy. Fred, and don't worry, I understand. If you're looking for your friend, you'll find him in my old mine behind the house. He insisted on looking for gold in there. Wow. He is very entrepreneurial, isn't he? He's like, oh, man, I feel like crap. I was in a shipwreck. I am surprised to be alive. I want to mine gold. Okay. At the top of the screen is a compass where you can see a marker showing the location of your target. Yep. All right. And you currently need some sticks. This used to be a boat, evidently. Now it's abstract art. Oh, okay. There's going to be fishing in the game, just not available in the demo. That's cool. So it seems like this might be like one of those sort of life sims. Like, ideally, you're trying to survive the temps and the animals, make sure you don't starve and stuff like that. So there are survival elements, while also just trying to successfully mine. But it does seem like there are other elements, like interacting with people, having more of a social setting, and being able to do other tasks outside of just gold mining. Okay. Looks like he has dogs. There is dog sledding in the game, by the way, which is pretty interesting. Be intrigued to see how that works. Oh boy. 60 gold stone axe crafting recipe. Okay, yeah, so these are for sale. 80 gold stone pickaxe crafting recipe. Anything I can take? He said close, but let's see. Light up with 8 sticks. Yeah, we need more than what we have, so 4 of 8. Okay. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, one of my grandmother's favorite places to travel was always Alaska. She'd always take the cruise, and she'd love to take photos and stuff like that. She said it was absolutely beautiful. She said a lot has changed, though. A few years back, even because of global warming and stuff, melting of ice caps and whatnot. During your adventure in the world of Alaska gold fever, you will encounter many harsh places where the frost will bite deeply. Warm clothing is essential for surviving in the wilderness. Open your inventory with the tab key, and you'll notice that new clothes have already been equipped. Ooh. Nothing works as well as a good rest. In home beds and tents, you can sleep to regain your strength. Simply walk up to one and press E to sleep. Nice. Time to get warm. Take the clothes from the chest. Okay, so here are our resources. Money. Okay, so there does seem to be a weight limit. Various weapons, tools, essentials, consumables. Okay. Ah, this chest. Okay, perfect. Leather hat, leather jacket, leather pants, leather boots. I see a theme. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's the mine. Old mine camp. Boy, that old man has a pretty mighty long mine shaft. Anyway, hi. Are you my friend? Henry? It's Henry, right? I'm gonna go with yes. Maybe? Hey, do you remember what happened to us on the sea? Not really. There was a storm and we probably hit something. Really? That's all you have to say? Really? That's it? And they're like, oh, God, I'm so glad you're alive. Yeah, oh, it's been crazy here, and then we had the mine. And no, just like, yeah, we must have hit something. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. All right. Carpentry table, C. Quick crafting. Oh, okay, so we can turn sticks into wood. For cooking, you didn't discover any recipes. So once you discover recipes, there'll be something. You'll need recipes for workshop crafting, carpentry table, and melting furnace, but not available in the demo. Okay. That's cool. I like that you can craft a few things on the fly. You know, I think we should go to sleep. See, this is what happens, is I jump into like playtests and early access titles, and I'm like, I want to explore things, and I want to interact with things, and then I break it. If you've watched any co-play of myself, DJ Vacation, Shibi Mankoto, any of the folks that I game with on my other channel, Mind Mine, you'll know. You'll absolutely know. We do tend to find and break things. Sleep. New story quest assigned. A friend in need. You know, I'm actually really happy to see so many games starting to come out that have this more social element to the sim game. It's not just like you run a business and this is all you're ever going to do. On top of the fact that I really like that there are just other elements and there's more of a story that it might not be the most in-depth story, but it's something that kind of guides you along. And I really appreciate that. You don't look all that banged up. Did you walk away from our crash untouched? Okay, now we want to talk about stuff. Yes, but our boat is completely wrecked. You know what? We have a chance to bounce back. I think there's still a lot of gold in the mine right here, and the old man told me we can try to expand it. Sounds good to me. He also promised to fix our boat, but not for free, of course. You could tell he's a bit of a sly guy, but we've dealt with plenty like him before, right? He's definitely hiding something. No way he's got that much wealth right under his nose and isn't using it. I'll try to get to know him better, but for now I'm starving. Have you seen anything worth to eat out here besides berries as I was passing? Well, besides of berries I was passing? I think I heard some deer somewhere upstream past that mountain, but I didn't have the strength to go hunt there. Maybe you'd be up for it. I've got my old rifle. Oh, yeah, you're too weak. We were in the same crash, buddy. All right, hand over that junk, you lady. That's on point. Without me, you'd have been dead a long time ago. Exactly, and without me, you'd be as poor as a European rat. Okay. So you actually have to hunt for your food. Fair. Because, you know, with games like this, they could also go with, oh, we'll just go to a merchant. You can buy meat, which you might be able to as well. I have no idea, but... Okay, so we have a Winchester now. Then 2. 7 bullets. You haven't eaten anything for a long time. You are very hungry. Eat something so you don't faint. Oh, good, we faint. That's fun. Hey, would you stop being so loud? Oh no, if he's gonna keep doing this. Oh no, that's annoying. Okay. I do hope they change that. Also, it's a little quick, like... We just got the rifle and all of a sudden it's like, oh no, you're starving to death. Oh. Yeah. Problem is, too, we have to hunt it, but then we have to cook the food, and I don't know if we have enough time. Okay, we're not going over that. Okay, so their alert level is based on us running. Which, I mean, we don't really have a choice, because we're sort of dying. Hi. Gonna take your friend here. Cooking works exactly like crafting, but is done at a campfire. Go to it, press C to cook. Did we take everything? Alright, we're running. Like it never happened. Now, I wonder if cooking also heals, like brings back some health, or if you have to do that through other means. I did it, Henry. It was amazing. You're not eating crap. Cooking. There we go. Add it all. Are you cooking? I have no idea. Maybe it takes time. See, this is another issue too, is that there's no progress here, so I don't know, is it actually cooking like it's supposed to, or nay? Oh no, okay, it just instantly cooked it. Okay, good to know. So how do I consume? Use H. Okay, cool. So food does have a healing effect. That's good. And evidently cooking is instantaneous. So good to know. Find the deer herd, a friend in need. I'm not giving him anything. Oh. Sorry. Totally was not intentional. The gold is mine. Go down. In the butt. I'm not here. Wait, can we pick the berries? We can. I got one bullet left there, dear. Oh, dear. No scope. All right. Look, I really needed those 3 venison steaks, okay? It was very important I eat those. This guy can wait. Here's some cooked deer meat. Take one for yourself. Thanks, buddy. Can always count on you. Though a drink to go with it wouldn't hurt. Oh, shut up. Sure, maybe I should bring you a lady too. I wouldn't say no. Nothing heals wounds like a woman's touch. Oh, boy. Yeah, sure, you're about as much of a romantic as Fred is a young man. Wonder why the old man quit his job at that mine. Have you checked it out already? How do we know this backstory? Okay. Evidently, there's already a backstory, and we know his name, Fred. Yeah, okay. But, like, he quit his job at the mine? Okay. I checked it out, and inside there's a collapsed bridge, so he probably gave up after it fell. But why? Fixing something like that shouldn't be that hard. Strange, but like you said, there's probably a deeper story behind it. Luckily, when I woke up, I managed to find a hammer in our toolbox. Great! Now we could really use your experience from working on construction sites. I'll hang back here and think about what we should do next. Yeah, I bet you will. Once I get the mine ready for further work, I'll talk to Fred about the terms we can work under. I don't want to cheat him so blatantly. Alright, so we have mine support crafting recipe, small bucket, pickaxe, some iron needed for repairs. Okay. Some of the most essential things for the adventure can be crafted anywhere, anytime. Yep, just using C. So we can do a primitive axe, we can do a primitive pickaxe. So we can actually take wood and make a support beam, but we need to craft first a primitive axe, which means 4 sticks and 3 rock. Because, you know, it's great, we have a pick, but I like the details on the tools and stuff. Look really good. Okay, make the axe to get the wood. Okay, that should be enough wood. Could see some stone up here somewhere. There we go. Alright, let's go for the primitive axe. Last Gold Fever, we want you to have quick and easy access to your most important items. That's why we're introducing the quick access panel, which is really handy actually. That's quite nice. 4 main categories, so you have tools like pickaxes and axes, weapons, rifles, bows, crossbows. That's cool. Nice range. Essentials, the most important utility items you'll be using during your adventure, and consumables, food that will help you survive in the wilderness. To switch between items within a category in the quick access panel, you need to press the corresponding key. Okay. So instance like 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so yep, so 1 is tools, 2 weapons, 3 essentials. So we have a bucket, lantern, and stuff. 4 would be food. Okay, I like that. That's actually really clean. What can we axe? Here we go. Okay, so we have to have that prompt. And I would assume that the better the tools, the less time it takes to get resources, like cutting down the tree and stuff. Because I think it's about 5 swings right now. But hopefully it'll change to like 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, yeah, okay. Yeah, I haven't been in a wintry state for, like, how many years now? Probably about 8 or so. But I was born in a very wintry state. we had tons of snow. A lot of lake effect snow. But do I miss it? No. Snow is pretty and everything. I don't want to deal with it. I've had enough. Not having to worry about starting your car like 45 minutes early to let it heat up, and not having to worry about ice or whiteout conditions or anything. Actually pretty nice. Okay, go back to the fallen bridge. From time to time in Alaska Gold Fever, you will need to build elements such as this small bridge in the mine. Each construction is a multi-stage process and requires the use of the hammer from your inventory, along with the necessary materials such as wood and iron. To build a given object, simply approach it with the hammer in hand and follow the instructions. So for tools... no, essentials, that's right. Okay, this is an interesting way of doing it. So orange means that resources haven't been placed, green means they have been placed, and then once everything has been finished in that section, or what's tied to it, you'll visually see it. Okay. Yeah, a simple building, which is nice. It's like it adds on an additional layer without overdoing it, because this isn't supposed to be an outright building game, right? You're supposed to be mining, so. Okay, there, oh, there we go. Interesting. Okay, new quest storyline, dealing with problems. Go back to Fred's house. Okay, that was interesting. Hi, bud. See ya, bud. So far, this is definitely interesting. I'm intrigued on really getting into the mining bit of things. Let's see if we run into any more people as well. I rebuilt the bridge to stabilize the mine. You left it in terrible shape, old man. I have my reasons. This place is tied to some painful memories for me. Your life, your reasons. Henry said we can work in your mine, but he didn't mention what terms you set. God, we're kind of a jerk. I don't care about the mine anymore. You can dig in it all you want. But there is something I could really use your help with. Okay. Behind my house lies the grave of my beloved wife, and for some time now I haven't been able to visit her. Wolves have settled there, and at my age I can't defeat them on my own anymore. I heard you hunted the nearby herd of deer, so maybe you could use the rifle once more and get rid of those wolves? Sure, no problem, Fred. I'll take care of them right away. In the meantime, you could also think about fixing up your boat, or fixing up our boat, because I don't plan on growing old here. No offense, of course. Of course, there shouldn't be really any problem with it, but you have to bring me a lot of wood and iron from that mine. Okay, so we'll be aiming for not just gold then, but also iron. Of course, wood with all the trees. Not too bad. Go to Fred, wife's grave. Do we have bullets? Because I do need some. Because I used up all of the bullets for the deer. So there's that. And I'm not seeing any more bullets. So I don't know how we're supposed to do this then. Because I just start hunting deer. Oh, no, we just have another 7 magically? Where's our ammo stash at? Oh, is it just unlimited? You know what? I'm not going to ask questions. Bullet magic is bullet magic. We run with that. Jeez, 4 bullets, really? They're confused. You need to gather a lot of materials. Remember that wood can be gathered from... Yeah, thank you. A little too late for that. Yep, thank you. Okay. Raw meat. This the grave? It's an interesting looking grave. Prepare a stone pickaxe. You can buy the recipe to craft it at Fred's house. Oh, instead of a primitive pickaxe? Crafting. Okay. Magic bullet, best bullet, I guess. Stone pickaxe, yep, crafting. We need 80 gold. Ooh, look at us go. Ooh. Looks like there are flecks of gold in some of these. But it really doesn't seem like we're getting anything. At least I'm not getting notifications. Let's see. Anything? Nothing yet. Then again, I don't know if I'm actually doing this properly. Oh, you can actually knock those down. Oh, interesting. Because usually you put stuff in a bucket and then you use a sifter to go through everything. Oh, okay, yeah, it is on the ground. So we broke it up and it's on the ground and now we're collecting it. Ah, okay. And instead of a durability bar, now it's a basically how full is my bucket bar. Fantastic. Ooh. All right. Little opening here. Let's see. Oop, let's get some food going here. All right. So, oh, that's raw meat. Let's not eat that. Oh, actually, yeah. So H. Wait, what? What just happened? Why did I take damage? Oh, because you ate the raw meat. Oh, for the love of. There we go. Alright, I think I'm okay now. Hope I'm okay. Raw meat bad. Got it. Nope, okay, we're not okay. Uh-oh, uh-oh, running. Oh, is it collapsing because it needs supports? Okay, hold on, hold on. Everything's going wrong. Okay, so that is a hint that you need supports. Got it. Definitely makes sense, just it's new. You know, it's a new concept. I haven't seen that sort of detail in a game before, but pretty cool to see. How do we sift? Like, I feel that there's got to be a way, right? Sifter here, right? And then, yeah, filter materials, okay. Oh, well, iron. That's something. Hey, gold. All right. There'll be gold up in this bucket. All right, that was everything in the bucket. So 5 iron. 14 gold. Hey, not too bad. Okay. All right, so we start off shipwrecked. We learn how to hunt, we learn how to gather, how to make tools, how to break down things to get resources like trees to get wood and what have you. We rebuild the mine bridge here, and then we just start mining. And we learn about the importance of support beams. And we just slowly start getting gold and silver. Eventually, once we get 80 gold, we can get a stone pickaxe recipe. And then progress with our quests. Actually, see, is there anything else quest-wise? Nope, just dealing with problems, okay. No side quests yet, okay. Alright, it's coming together. It's just a little bit different. And so it takes time to get used to. And I've never done a mining game before, so this is actually really interesting. We should eat... yeah. Hopefully the berries are safe to eat. Okay, they don't give you a ton, but it's something. Alright. I'll take it. Yeah, the shaking of the mine is actually really wild. That's a really neat touch. Getting that nice warning that, hey, you need to support this area. Ooh, I'm seeing a fair amount of gold flecks. I like this. Dump. Filter. $7 iron. And 17 gold. Okay, so let's see. Do we see it in our inventory here anywhere? Okay, 16 rock. Where's the gold, though? We definitely don't have 80 yet, but let's see. Interesting that they don't have gold here. Now, I'm assuming this is the weight out of 200. We don't have any money. Where would the gold be listed? Because I'm actually not seeing that. That seems like it's a pretty important thing, unless I'm just overlooking it. Again, with anything new, you're taking in just tons of new things. That's also cool, really cool too, to see like tree roots and stuff, because you would see plant roots and all that other kind of stuff breaking through. Nice little touches. Yeah, this is currently a closed playtest, and playtest runs until the end of December. So if you do want to see more of this and see where this goes and what's in store for us when this launches, then let me know. Either like the video or comment, and I'll make sure to do a few more episodes. There are, of course, plenty of things that we have planned for the channel. Like there was an update to Trash Goblins, so I want to make sure to showcase that that update off, at least in one episode. There was an update to Storage Hunter, which is not being reviewed very positively. People are saying that the update, the 1.0 update, didn't actually bring a lot to the table, but I am kind of curious, so we might also dive into that a little bit. But yeah, just a lot of different things going on right now. I'll actually be showing off a really cool looking game called Dark Switch, which is a colony sim title. I'll be intrigued to see if we find anything like unique in the mine, like as you go along, like what will you uncover? Is there going to be something, or is it just kind of the usual like stones, dirt, roots, stones, dirt, roots, rinse and repeat? Like, would you find animal bones or something like that? We have actually a solid pickaxe, but we're gonna have to... Oh, we can fix it with 2 iron ore. Oh, perfect. So you can actually repair. That's super nice. At least stuff that isn't primitive. It looks like the primitive you can't fix potentially. And it seems like as you go through here, you want to make sure your durability is good. You want to make sure you have support beams created. Have some food on you. You don't have to worry about hydration, though, evidently, which is interesting. All right. So, really interesting. I'm very curious on how this plays out. And I really like the idea of having this sort of like survival, social side of the game instead of just like, okay, you have mine, you pick, you sell, rinse and repeat. Because that gets old after a while, right? And that doesn't become memorable. So creating those little like experiences, I think, is what's really nice and makes things stand out. So I'm super intrigued on this, but yeah, let me know if you are as well, and we'll do some more on the channel. But with that, thank you very much for joining me for Alaska Gold Fever playtest here on Simulated Mind. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I look forward to hanging out with you in the next one.